No bleach, no sprays, no noise. Yet their homes stay spotless year after year. Ever wondered how the Amish clean without using a single modern product? The answer is simpler and stronger than you think. 1. The smell of clean isn't always a scent. You ever walked into a room and it just smelled like nothing? Not lemon, not pine, not floral nonsense, just clean. That's what an Amish home smells like. The absence of fake scents becomes the scent. It's the quiet presence of wood that's been wiped down with vinegar. Its floors scrubbed by hand, not sprayed with chemicals. You can almost smell the discipline. Some outsiders might say it smells like farm or earth, but they're missing the point. It's not perfume, no, but it's clean. The kind of clean that doesn't assault you. It whispers. There's no need for fragrance when the dirt is actually gone. 2. Dusting isn't a chore, it's a ritual. In the Amish world, dust doesn't get the chance to settle. Not really, because they dust a lot. Every day, sometimes twice. Not in a panicked, spring cleaning once a year kind of way. Just steady, simple, predictable. A cloth, a handmade one, usually. Sometimes old flannel shirts turned rags. Nothing fancy, but it works. And while they dust, they don't rush. There's a rhythm to it, almost meditative. Elbow, wrist, wipe, turn. You can tell when a home is loved by the way its surfaces shine. Not with polish, with care. Dust doesn't stand a chance when it's up against tradition. 3. Tools are few but trusted. The Amish don't hoard gadgets. No mop systems with built-in sprays. No vacuum cleaners with 100 attachments. Just the basics. A strong broom, a long handle mop, maybe a scrub brush with stiff bristles. That's it. These tools aren't replaced every year. They last. Why? Because they take care of them. Clean the broom, dry the mop, store it right. It ain't complicated, but it works. And over time, those tools become part of the household. Like an old friend in the corner. Reliable, ready, no batteries required. Just a little muscle and a bit of time. 4. Stains are just stories waiting to be scrubbed. Mud on the floor, spilled gravy, soot by the fireplace. It happens, even in the cleanest homes. But the Amish don't panic. They don't reach for some miracle spray with warning labels. Nope, they reach for hot water, maybe a little vinegar or soap, and they scrub. Not lightly either. With purpose. Stains, to them, ain't permanent. They're just temporary visitors. And while some folks throw things out the second it gets marked up, the Amish scrub it down. Patch it. Reuse it. The mess becomes a memory. And the memory fades, just like the mark. That's what cleaning used to be. Real. Slow. Honest. 5. The weekly wash. More than laundry. Laundry day is loud. Not with machines, but with rhythm. Buckets clanging, water sloshing, shirts flapping in the wind. It's usually Monday. That's wash day, and the whole yard turns into a dance. Whites hang first, then darks, then linens. Lines stretch between trees and posts like musical staffs, notes written in cotton. But it's not just about clothes. It's about resetting the week, starting fresh. Clean clothes, clean spirit. They scrub by hand, or with a crank washer, if they have one. And everything dries outside. Sun and wind do the work. Sometimes that's all you need. Nature knows what it's doing. 6. No room for extras, just essentials. Step into an Amish kitchen. You won't see rows of gadgets or fancy containers. Just shelves, carefully arranged. Everything with a place. There's no drawer full of random tools. No gadgets still in boxes. They don't buy to try. They use what works. And if it don't work, it's gone. That's how the space stays clean. Not by adding storage bins and hiding the clutter, but by avoiding the clutter in the first place. They keep what they need and what they love. Nothing more. That mindset alone keeps dirt, chaos, and stress out. Clean isn't just surfaces. It's decisions. 7. The outside gets cleaned too. They don't just stop at the door. Amish women sweep porches, shake out rugs on the steps, wash the windows outside with the same care they give the insides. Even barns get scrubbed down when needed. Chicken coops, cleaned weekly. Outhouses, wiped regularly. There's no such thing as out of sight, out of mind. Everything's in sight. Everything's part of the home. A mess left outside just comes back in any way. On shoes, on hands, in air. So they clean it all. Not because someone's watching, but because they live here. Every square foot, every splintered board. It matters. 8, they don't rush it. That's the trick. One of the biggest differences? Time. It takes time to clean. They make time for it. No multitasking. No cleaning while watching TV or scrolling phones. There's no phones anyway. Just them, their hands, and the task. And maybe that's why their homes feel different. Because they weren't cleaned in a hurry. They were cleaned with care, with focus. Each movement deliberate. Each task finished. Not half done while something else plays in the background. There's peace in that. Stillness. You can feel it in the walls. 9. Homemade everything. Even the mop. Some families even make their own mops. Not all, but many. Long sticks, cloth and stitch by hand. Reusable, washable, durable. They don't throw it away when it gets dirty. They clean the thing that cleaned. That's the mindset. Everything deserves upkeep. It ain't just tools, it's trust. And their floors? You'd be surprised. Despite the mud, the animals, the work, those wood floors gleam. Why? Because they've been tended to. Not just wiped. Nurtured. Amish floors hold stories. And they hold up too. 10. It's not about clean. It's about care. Here's the real secret. Amish homes ain't just clean because they scrub hard. It's deeper than that. It's because they care. About the home. About the people in it. About the work it takes to keep it running smooth. Cleaning isn't a punishment. It's a privilege. A way to show love. And once you shift that thinking, once cleaning becomes an act of care instead of just a task, everything changes. You don't resent it. You respect it. And when your home reflects that respect, others feel it too, even if they can't quite put it into words. They'll just say, "It feels peaceful here," and they won't be wrong. In a world full of shortcuts, the Amish choose care over convenience. Maybe the real secret to a cleaner home is a cleaner heart. If you felt the quiet wisdom in their way, like, share and subscribe. More Amish secrets coming soon, only here on Rustic Plant Try.